shit is up, my dudes? Welcome. This is another ASMR video. I hope that all of you guys are ready for some easy listening, because we're just gonna make you guys fall asleep. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Psych!
She is really,
I'm drunk. I'm so sorry.
She's not drunk. Are you?
I might be.
No, I don't think so. We've been having it. This is our third video of the night. But I'm very, very fucking excited to be reacting and reviewing to Refused!
Oh, it's Refused?
Refused dropped a brand new song called Chippin In. And the thing about Refused, they literally stopped making music for probably...
longer than I've been born.
Probably like 15 or 16 years. And then they made their new CD, which, like, is good. It took some time for me to warm up to it. But now they are releasing a new song under the alias SAMURAI. And the song is Chippin In. Now the reason why it's called Samurai is because it is featured in the brand new Cyberpunk 2077 video game.
Oh.
The game where they featured Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is playing a character in that video game.
Oh.
It's made by the people who made the Witcher series, which I couldn't get into, to be honest with you. Like, I wanted to. I just like couldn't find the time. But now, like, I really want to get back into Witcher 3. Like, I have the game, I just haven't got around to doing it. But they're making a new game called Cyberpunk 2077. And Refused dropped a new song under the alias Samurai.
It's so funny. Can I just say something really fucking quick? Samurai. It's the same font as Samurai Jack, and the same animation as Samurai Jack. So like, I'm kind of like, interesting. Like, I love Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack. I've never watched the show. I don't know. I'm sure it's pretty good, but
It's
I feel
so
like
good.
that's enough chit chat, right?
Let's fucking do it.
Can
Okay, that's it. Less than 4 minutes.
Alright.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Not bad. I do want to reiterate that we always talk about how we're on this channel. I'm going to reiterate that again because
there's a lot of new subscribers, and obviously you guys don't know that, like, no matter what song it is, no matter what the band is, like, we're gonna be honest.
And if we don't like the song, we're going to take the down votes. That's usually what happens. Other reaction channels kind of just say that they love it, and so that way they get more votes.
We don't get paid. We don't get paid for this, okay? So there's nothing to lose.
And I've always been very objective with music, and since considering Refuse is one of my all-time favorite bands, and they actually got me into fucking metal, even though they're kind of post-hardcore, they helped get me into metal because they had some metal elements in the shape of Punk to Come. That CD is fucking flawless. That CD is incredible, so unique and refreshing. And then their new CD was really interesting. They had a lot of interesting ideas, but nothing hooked me. And so I'm hoping maybe with this song that it would. And obviously
it didn't?
It didn't so much. It was great. It was a good song. So Refuse had their music at the fucking top.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, like, how do you even compete with
yourself?
With yourself, that it was so good and so highly regarded. It's really tough. And the thing is, like, I think what makes Refuse such a sick band for me is their ability to be angry for a reason with their music, and they had such good build-up. And the thing was, they didn't follow a verse chorus bullshit. Their music did have some choruses in some of their songs, but they always had this long, progressive metal, with punk element. It is such a weird hybrid. They mix in jazz and techno. They are such a fucking weird band, right? So then their new songs, and they just follow the typical, like, kind of rock structure. Like, it's not like typical. Like, there were some interesting sections in the verses where, like, it kind of like had like a different section here, a different section there, and then it went back into the chorus. But it still wasn't enough for me to be like the old Refuse, where it just like it would be a fucking 7-minute long song, and then they had a crazy build up to this breakdown. Even though it's not the breakdowns that we're familiar with, it was still an angry breakdown. And the thing is, like, I missed that. And like Refuse, granted, like, bands change over time. One of my all-time favorite bands is Thrice. The thing about Thrice is that they've gone softer, but their music is still like good in a different respect. It's different because they start off as like heavy, and now it's more like beautiful, melodic, and emotional. This stuff sounds
played out.
It's not anything that's groundbreaking, but then again, this could be just a single that they want to put out for the Cyberpunk 2077 again.
Think of Bring Me the Horizon.
But Bring Me the Horizon changes genres, right? And then every time they do, it's like, holy shit, I did not know that they could sound like that. And kudos to them to being really good at this. And like, I'm sorry, like, I love this band so much. Maybe that's why I'm being a little bit critical, but I wanted more from this band, and I still do. The Shape of Punk to Come is such a highly regarded album for me that it's tough to compete with it. I just wish that there was more sense of reason for why they
sound like this?
Yeah, like it just sounds like a rock song. It doesn't sound anything like what Refuse has. It just sounds like a rock song. Refuse was like the epitome for me why they were angry for a reason.
But at the same time, like, when you were listening to The Shape of Punk to Come, it was before anyone was screaming, it was before metalcore, before any of that kind of stuff. So for you to listen to something like that, you're like, holy shit, like, this is literally groundbreaking. And now these days, there's so many genres of metal. Like, there's like, you know, there's metalcore, and there's like death metal, and then there's like thrash metal. There's so many different like genres of metal that it's like, how can you create something different without sounding the same as everybody else? And it's so hard, but I think what they're kind of bringing to the table is something that sounds almost a little bit in a weird way like post-hardcore.
Well, they are a post-hardcore band.
That's exactly what that is. So that's what I was saying. I was like, they're bringing something that sounds just a tiny bit different, but it's different enough that you can enjoy it and listen to it without thinking like, oh, this band sounds like this. This sounds like this. They are the originators of whatever genre that they're trying to sound like. You know what I'm talking about? Like
the post-hardcore.
Post-hardcore. So put some respect on their name, okay? They sound good. I think that this song is catchy enough and it's good enough that at the end of the day, whoever's a Refused fan will be like, okay, this is Refused, and they'll go with it. And even if this is a single, they're still gonna fucking like it. Okay, this is gonna be whatever's gonna launch them into, you know, like mainstream music, and then whatever they come come up with after this is like, people are still gonna listen to it because it's like, oh, this is Refused. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's still gonna sound like Refused, and then people are still gonna buy whatever they offer because it's Refused. They are the pioneers of whatever sound they wanted to create back in the freaking 2000s when I was like 2.
Yeah, 1997. You were literally...
I was literally 1. Okay, I was born in 96. I'm exposing myself, but yes, I was born in 96. Okay, I am 22 years old.
But to be 23.
23, okay? Jordan year, okay? Shut me out.
I just want to say I love your objection to, like, you get 2 different sides on this channel most of the time. So I thought that's really cool because, like, from a fan that's been listening to them since I was like in fucking high school, and my criticism, and then just hearing you, I fucking love it. I love that.
Good.
Yeah. Usually it goes 50-50. Some people agree with you, some people agree with me.
No.
And if we're both on the same side, people disagree with us. And that's the thing about music, right?
It's
all
subjective. Exactly.
No one is right. It is literally just vouching our opinions from our personal experiences with the music. So my personal experience with the band is that they sound like this, and oh no, they don't really sound like that. They sound like this now, and I don't really vibe with it. But that's just my opinion, right? So.
But it's the same thing as Bring Me the Horizon. People are like, I love Bring Me the Horizon because of this reason. But now we listen to Bring Me the Horizon, we're like, totally different band, right? But I love them. I didn't love them earlier, but I love them like for the past 3 albums. So like,
I know.
That's just what it is. Music is subjective, and you just get a conversation going, you know, because there's tons of people who probably disagree with you, and there's tons of people who probably agree with you. At the end of the day,
music is art.
Music is art.
So everyone has a different view on art. This picture is literally a piece of art.
It's huge.
You might fucking hate it. We personally like it. Yeah, if you hate it.
If you hate it, first of all,
hit that unsubscribe button.
You're literally not invited to this freaking. You're not invited to Cookout, is what I'm saying, because it's actually huge. We're
gonna have a dinner party with all of our subscribers, and if you don't like this painting, just cancel your invite.
It's bigger than the screen because it's so huge, right? It's actually quite large.
Yeah, this is the point of the video where people are like, I'm bored of this video.
Like, click off.
Skip to my next recommendation YouTube video.
But don't do that, because we're engaging again. We're engaged.
And actually, speaking of engagement, we're done with this video. So,
yeah, we are.
That's our thoughts with Samurai Chippin In, which is Refused's new song. If you guys got a song recommendation for us,
comment down below.
Spice up our life by showing us
something good, melodic, atmospheric, filthy, nasty, disgusting, but cool, and also groovy, and also at the same time, like, we want to make love to it. I don't know. It's weird.
All that shit, all in one song.
Yeah, other than that,
thank you for tuning in.
Till next time.
Peace.